Welcome to Naval's channel. Today we have an exciting topic: how to see general health in astrology. I get questions from many people asking about how to see the health of a person for the chart we are looking at. That is it going to be too much diseases, or is it going to be very strong immunity, very strong health? How is it going to be? So I'm making a quick video just to answer that question: how to see the overall general health well-being, right? You look at three things basically. It's very simple. Just look at the first house. As in my previous videos, I mentioned the first house talks about your overall body, overall structure. Is it going to be damaged? Is it going to be diseased? How it's going to be looking like? So look at the first house. Now in first house, there is always a Rashi, right? In the first house, look at, maybe you have Aries. Then look at the Lord of that first house, Lord of Aries, which is Mars. So look at the placement of Mars in Kundli. Is Mars placed with a friendly sign? Is Mars placed with enemy sign? Is it debilitated or is it exalted? How the placement of Mars is. Okay, if it's negative, then that gives you some hints that okay, there may be some complications. But if it's positive, then you can say that okay, there are no issues from health perspective. But do not make judgment just by looking at the Lagna Lord. Look at the placement of 6th house, because 6th house talks about your health, overall diseases, hospitals, right? If you don't know what these houses signify, go back and look at my previous videos where I talked about those in detail. So look at the 6th house. Lord of the 6th house, how the Lord is being placed. Is it being aspected by malefics, or is it being placed in a weak position, or is it strong, placed in Kendra position, in the Kendra houses, 1, 4, 7th and 10th. Okay, and last but not the least, look at the placement of Sun, because Sun shows your immunity, Sun shows your vitality power, right? The power to fight the diseases. So look at the placement of Sun. How is it being placed? Is Sun weak in astrology, or is it being strong? In which houses the Sun is placed, right? So look at those three things to overall get a big picture of how the health of a person is going to be. And just to get more detail, to get more accuracy, you can look at the Navmash chart as well. So Navmash chart is a divisional chart in astrology. Other than your main Kundli, main chart, astrological chart, Navmash is a divisional chart. I have not made videos on divisional charts yet. I will be covering those in further videos when I start a series on divisional charts. But just for the sake of this video, I will explain very briefly. Navmash talks about your after marriage life, like the second half of the life. Navmash talks about how the events happening in your second half of the life, Navmash influences those. But Navmash is not the only chart which you look at. Lagna chart, your main Kundli, will be active throughout your life. If I talk about in percentage, right, whenever you're making a prediction, use the signals you are getting from Kundli and give them preference of 60%. Then use the signals you're getting from Navmash, give that percentage 30%. And 10%, remaining 10% signals you will get from other divisional charts. Let's say you're talking about someone's career, you look at Dashmash. You're talking about someone's health, you look at Chaturthamsha as well. You're talking about someone's vehicles, you look at Saptiyamsha. I think so. Do not quote me on that, but I will make a proper videos on the divisional charts. You're looking at someone's expenses, you look at Dwadashamsha. That's another divisional chart. Okay, but for this topic, talking about the health, look at the placement of same things: first house, 6th house, and Sun. First house Lord, 6th house Lord, and Sun in Navmash as well. Look at how those planets are being placed. Are they placed in weak positions or strong positions? Now, how do you determine which is weak, which is strong? I have made the videos on those by looking for each planet, right? If planet is placed in friendly sign, it's strong. If it's in enemy sign, it's weak. If planet is exalted, it's strong. If it's debilitated, it's weak. Right? Just use basic common sense. If planet is placed in good houses, right? 1, 4, 7, and 10, Kendra houses, then it's strong. If it's placed in 6th, 8th, or 12th houses, then it's comparatively weak, right? So these are small points you look at and then try to determine uh, how the signals are coming from Lagna chart, from Navam's chart, and divisional charts. Okay, so this was my analysis on looking at the general health. If you have any question or comments, please feel free to put them in the video below, in the down below, and subscribe to my channel to get updated on the new videos. All right, thanks for watching.